So me and Ailani, my oldest, she's 16. And for those of you who are new to my channel, my name is Cherie Yvette. I'm a 42-year-old stay-at-home mom who serves in her calling. And I've been wanting to do this particular video for a while. We are here in Paris, which has been a trip that she's dreamed about literally since she was probably how old? Like six. I always say like 5 or 6. And it all started from us reading the Madeline book. And she would always ask me to take her to Paris. And I would always say, wait until you turn 16. And she is 16. So we are here in Paris together. But I've been wanting to do this particular video because I believe that as a Christian mom, I do believe that God speaks to us specifically about our children and about what each of them needs. So I found myself just getting caught up in the day-to-day routines and the day-to-day of my own healing process that I've been going through, that I wanted to be very deliberate with myself, my husband, and Ailani's dad, because we have a blended family. I wanted to be very deliberate and make sure that we're giving each of our children what they need. So the Holy Spirit led me to write down specific things for each of our children. So I want to share that with you today. So in my planner, I just printed out a recent picture of each. So that's Ailani. You're going to hear the background because, of course, we are in Paris. There's Ailani. There's Lily Jean. And there is my son, Junior, Alan Caleb. So there's going to be background noise. Of course, I told you we're in Paris at a cafe. So here is just the inside of my planner that I just decorated. Here's my picture of Ailani. So here are the things that I was led to write down about her. I'm not going to read through it because obviously it's personal, but one of the things is for mom to be on time and organized and also for more one-on-one time. And then I'll share later about Lily Jean and Junior, but I want to encourage you to do this. It doesn't have to be as fancy as this where you print and decorate. It could just literally be a sheet of paper or a note in your phone where you just pray about and write down the things that God is telling you about each of your children and put it in here. So that it can be on your mind, not just in your heart, because as a parent, the days really go by. They can go by quickly, and you can be like, oh my gosh, did I hug my kid today? Because I feel like when your kids get older, like teenagers, I don't know, it could be me, it's less physical touch, and maybe it's because of the way I was raised. It's like when the babies are little, you cuddle and kiss them all the time. But as they get older and they have their own schedules, their own agendas, their personal goals and activities, it's like their days are running very quickly. At least my daughter's days are running very quickly, that you have to be very deliberate about the time you do get. So while we're in Paris, obviously it's not normal for us to be in Paris. Listen, I am a stay-at-home mom who serves in her calling. Most times we are home in New Jersey. This is a trip that by the grace of God, we're here, literally by the grace of God. And if you know my personal testimony, you're like literally by the grace of God that we're here in a trip that has literally been over 10 years in the making. So this is the one time with God. And just speaking of my own one-on-one time with Ailani, the grace of God. And just on my own personal testimony, I was trying to figure out ways not to do this by myself. Like, okay, let's get the kids their passports. We're all gonna go to Paris. And the Holy Spirit's like, no, that's not the way it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be the way her heart desired it. You know what I mean? So I'm glad that I tucked my own personal healing journey and defeated anxiety to get myself here alone with my 16-year-old, because it's been such a huge joy so far. And she's tired of me taking 100 pictures, 1,000 videos. But when is the next time you're going to be 16 in Paris with your mom? I don't know. Never again.
Right.
You're only 16 once. Hope prayerfully we'll be in Paris again. So, got to get used to the 1,000 pictures and videos.